Hey man, I just fired up the joint. We're going live. What do you mean? What do I want you to call him? You call him Bruce?
No, I didn't. No, you're not getting it.
Oh, you want to call him with the?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Well,
What do you think it's gonna cost? How about that?
what do I think it's going to cost? He has to buy a product key to license Windows. Yeah, we're on the air too, so we're discussing our plans on the air. How great is this? Let me do this. I need a big video real quick so I can see focus. Well, what is it? 139, and you can't go crazy with people with the what's it called? Like, everybody knows what Windows costs these days. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna put my big head in the way. I'm gonna trust the focus right there. And there we go. Alright, let's kill the browser link. We'll send OBS in the background. Pull up a new browser and put something on for some entertainment. What's going to be 139? You want to write this down as we go through it?
I am.
Now, it's 139 for the Windows 7 Pro license. Then, are we throwing on the new like setting up a new computer charged? We're gonna add that $100 charge to it because he has to buy parts too. We're gonna throw an SSD in it and the RAM. Do we want to get do they make 2 gig sticks of DDR2 anymore?
I don't know if they do. You know how expensive it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous because they haven't made DDR2 for years. Like, I mean, they still make it. You can still get it, but it hasn't been the mainstream cheapest thing for a long time now. But 4 gigs with an SSD, he has a Core 2 Duo in here. Core 2 Duo, 4 gigs of DDR2 667. Well, yeah, PC2 5300U 555 is what this, so it's not even running. It's running 555, not 667, unless it's overclocking it a little.
555s?
Yeah, that are in here. Just see what we can get. 2 gig sticks
I can do that.
DDR2.
I can do it.
See what we can get those for, and then we can upgrade. We're putting the master plan out on the internet right now. The master plan's going out to the world. Everybody's going to be building Core 2 Duo DDR2 machines with SSDs, no graphics card. Windows 7 Pro.
They make DDR2 4 gigs.
2 4 gig sticks? Yeah, I don't. You need. Yeah, I don't. There's no way that an Optiplex 755 will read a.
They're only like 1890.
I think they're 8 gigs max. Let me look that up. What is that? No, it was already in my Optiplex 755 max RAM. Is this?
Pretty sure that's a 4 gig yet. DDR2.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I have multiples of the Optiplex 755 and XPS 420s. Great little machines for virtualization. He has them all maxed out at 8 gigs of RAM apiece, which is the listed maximum for each. Often I found those maximum specs to be based on the largest DIMM available at the time of publish and not necessarily a system limitation. Do either of them support 4 gig DIMMs? PC800 4x4 gig kits. That is what I have. 2x4 gig Patriot, 2x2 gig Micron. So an Optiplex 755 with BIOS A20 will run 16 gigs of RAM. So would you say two 4 gig sticks would take it up to 8? What's a kit of that cost these days?
1686.
I'm in? Is that 800? Yeah.
That's from China, dude. It's gonna take a while.
Well, I'll try and find it somewhere else.
Okay.
So,
Born and used off access for hand keyboards and that's an Intel, isn't it?
what's that?
Chip in this one's an Intel, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Core 2 Duo. It's I forget whatever it is.
It'll handle 16 gigs.
If we update the BIOS, we're gonna have to update the BIOS to the A20 BIOS.
Good
Yeah, we can do that. Right now, I just want to get it on the bench and hooked up so we can get 7 rolling. I mean,
Look at these ones there.
like normally that's something you advise a customer. DDR2, PC2 5300. Yeah, you don't want ECC. Well, ECC, it's used, but
Good price though.
I don't know if that Optiplex will run ECC RAM. That's that error correction. You know what I mean? It normally runs in servers. I don't know if I've never messed around with that RAM personally because I never got into server grade hardware. Is this 755? Okay. You know, normally in the computer industry too, you want to advise any customers, potential, you know, people. Wow, this thing has an what is that, LPT printer port or whatever in the serial IO, but it's all USB, no PS2 anywhere to be found. I love it. Old but yet new. Too new to have PS2. So old that it still has an LPT port. Oh boy. I think 4 gigs with an SSD will do all right in this. But that's in that land of where I was talking about. Usually you would advise your customer away from putting money into an old machine.
How about this one?
What happened?
They're bid.
A bid war. Like being that
Students.
2 times 4 gig.
A lot of these, there's a lot of.
But like he said, if he can use this, he will. He wants to stick with this because it's his old office computer. If it can be upgraded, let's do it. Well, I'm just going to throw a load of Windows on it just to do it, to find, you know, just to see how it's going to work with 4 gigs and Windows 7. I know, I mean, I personally ran Windows 7 on 1 or 2 of these that I had before, and it was alright, but each one of these is different. Some of them are just too old and not worth doing anything with, and some of them work out alright. Yeah, I always try to advise against putting money into an old machine upgrade, and it's not worth it. That's where that's really what you do with your customers. That's what you should always do, is advise them away from that. But he's like dead set on it.
Hey, check this out.
You know, there's better options out there. What's up? Would you find something good? 2 times, that's 4 gigs. That's 2 2 gig sticks.
Oh, we want.
Yeah, we want either four 2 gig
Four.
sticks or two.
You sure you want to go for 16?
What's that?
You want to take her all the way up to 16?
Well, no, but he said about doing either 8 or 16 gigs or somewhere in between, based on he didn't know if it was capable of going that high.
But it is.
Well, so says a forum post from who knows what year, but it's on a Dell community forum, so I would say it's fairly reasonable to believe that that is true.
It could be an accuracy too.
We don't have anything that old laying around here, like other than 1 gig or 512 or 256 meg sticks. I don't know. What do you people say? Will it work? Let's close, close, close. Anybody out there, out of the all 0 people watching, that has
What was in that before? That 555?
yeah, it's 4 1 gig sticks. Alright, we have absolutely 0 people paying attention, but that's fine. Oh, where is his paperwork, Bruce? Oh, you have it over there. What, did he put anything for a password on the machine?
Yeah, it's, no, he didn't.
3150. That's what he said it should be. Yeah, let's hope it works. Data to be backed up. We'll back it up just in case. Maybe he won't have it. Who knows? Oh boy, he's got all kind of browsers and email, and this thing is set up to accommodate that, so it ties in with their server. Super Vista. Alright, that mouse ain't gonna work. We need this one. Why would you not run Vista today? It's a beast OS. Crappy with system resources. I mean, maybe they improved it in the later service packs, but not for this cat, let me tell you. Now, we've got the main little streaming box here, the HD PVR2. I bought that, I want to say, I don't know when I bought it, like well over a year ago for sure, to do a job for a client. I was pulling recorded shows off of a DVR, or Dish Network boxes that were recorded on the DVR side of it, and putting them onto external hard drives. Wasn't a bad job. Customer happy with the result and everything. However, what you don't see at the time, and I guess I didn't think about it because I didn't know the first thing about streaming, was that the USB 2.0 connection from the HD PVR to the computer, you're going to be laggy, and when you're just recording something off a DVR, it don't matter. The stream's going to start, it's going to be good. However, when you jump over to live streaming and you're talking about latency, you're talking about like 2.38, 2.35, 2.4 seconds of lag, and it breaks up once in a while it's actually encoding, sending it to the computer, unless that's OBS. But as far as recording gameplay, recording stuff out of a gaming console, recording things from a DVR, anything like that, and you get a pretty unique little dongle that lets you connect in. Like, you can do the YPBPR, that connection. You can go HDMI in, you have an HDMI out to monitor. It's not a bad little box. You know, I've been a fan of it since I bought it, but with industry standards changing and needing lower latency, got to upgrade to that little box that I brought up before. What was my kid watching now? Disney characters as zombies. Fire Elsa vs. Ice Elsa. Try to stay serious. The most popular cat videos. What do we want to do? We want to hear about Flat Earth or Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan it is. Ooh, I better turn my desktop audio down. I don't want to get yanked off of the YouTube. Alright, it's down. And this, actually I bet you this is going to break the stream up horribly. Let's just stand here and watch and see how much this buffers real quick. Because I bet you it's going to be bad. I don't know, what would be the main limiting factor here? What do you think it is, Dave?
What's that?
The main limiting factor with a stream breaking up. I think part of it would be the going USB 2.0, but also network traffic. You know, I have my live console up on my laptop. I have it separate from the actual tower that we're streaming through. So, and the streaming one's wired in. Obviously, it's faster than the wireless card that's in it. But last time I tried doing the stream over the wired in, it seemed to break up pretty dang bad. So, what is my Adobe? Speaking of, they just talked about it on Joe Rogan. Art Bell. Did anybody ever listen to the Art Bell show? Did you? Art Bell was great. My dad used to always listen to that. Alright, I'm sorry, Courtney. Who's that? Ronnie Phillips. Shout out. I know some of you people. Oh boy. How are we going to get that on there now? Alright, this is the one that we can't fix. This is, I mean, possibly I could fix this, but we need other equipment to do it. We don't have the microscope, we don't have fine point soldering instruments, we don't got lots of stuff. So we're not even gonna attempt. Select the source. This is probably gonna crack the whole stream up horribly, having Lightroom up. Can we see it? Check and see if I installed the right alternative. Yeah, any of the RW2 files. They're just not there. Do you really? I wonder if it's a QuickTime thing. Alright. Quit Lightroom. I probably need another reboot. Oh well. But no, I think if you're just doing basic game recording and you're creating videos that way, not doing live gameplay videos, the HD PVR2 is a great solution. And if you got super fast internet, then you could also do live streaming with the HD PVR2. I mean, you have an offset with the audio, which it's not horrible. You know, 2 point whatever seconds. And you know, it's not like, it's definitely not a USB 3.0 device or something with super low to no latency. It's not professional level equipment, but for the price, I think I paid $179 for it. That was not a bad price to pay. So, but it's time to upgrade. Wow, who is always this one person? I want to know who my mystery person is. My mom's working. My wife don't know how to watch. Maybe it's Jeff. Jeff, is that you? Yeah, what do you got for me? IBM 2040, PC2, 530, so you're not even running 555. It should. I mean, it should run it. I don't see why not. And that's 8 gigs.
The only thing I have is 533, and then it goes right up to 6.
667. Well, that was just the timing, so it probably is 533, and then their cache latency, the first number would be 5.
I'm just gonna.
Like, I'm not a detailed system specs professional, like understanding cache latency or RAM and all that. I never needed it for my field of work, you know? I'm gonna get the pen out and write up the workup. Reggie Watts. Power on. Now, not going to dip into the whole story, obviously. One, because of the live stream and being online and that. But this MacBook here that was brought in, this is the one MacBook. You know what I'm talking about, the MacBook Air? Dave?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm like into this stuff over here. What's up?
Alright. This one MacBook, I'm not going to go into the full story or details because this, you know which one this is when I say the MacBook Air. We're not even charging on this one because they just brought it down to have us look at. I recommended she send it out to that guy before, up to the Rossman Repair Group in New York. Shout out. Excellent MacBook Air, MacBook Pro repair. You know, amazing videos, good content. So I'm just gonna, same thing that I said before, and not charge him for it. Because we didn't charge them last time either, just because of the way the first initial job went. which was neither of us. Now, one thing I didn't talk to her about is how long she'd used this after she got it back with the new power adapter before it went kaput on her. What is today? 9/27. You know, I write the date multiple times a day, and I can't ever keep that in my head. Is that a me problem and middle age problem? Huh?
Too many things going through your head. Problem.
Too many things going through my head problem, as the boss says. I'm telling you, look up, or where you at? eBay or Amazon? Uh-oh. Oh, people, it's that time. That's the 4 o'clock. Gotta start getting her together and get out of here. Go deliver some food time. We're gonna have to call these people. And this other one, I think, is also beyond our scope of repair. Hey, when you get a sec, you wanna... Well, she knows it's ready for pickup. I told her it would be ready. But you think we should call a reminder, or... Sorry about any of the wind. We got the AC on and the fan rolling today. It is a nice, lovely... Nice, lovely 89 degrees in Hawk Run, Pennsylvania. People, man. People. Oh, we got one coming in. Who it be? Who it be?
I think this one is okay. I still think it's extended and it's messing up.
What are they doing? They still messing with it?
Yeah, that's suicide.
Monitor troubles.
This is his third trip.
Monitor troubles, shop troubles, wife troubles, all of the above. Life throws a multitude of problems at you every day. You're trying to do one thing, and you get a bunch of other stuff thrown at you.
Oh, the light on the box. Yeah, the modem or whatever it is. And that comes off. It only comes off when it's on. It doesn't come on.
Oh, it's your internet's not hooking up.
Yeah, so it's not fucking up. So I came up, got one, well, I've got it now. And got another one. And This one didn't quite up. The one I got now does. But I still think that there's something wrong. I think there's
But a lot of them have resolution goes on too.
Oh. Well, I don't know what it is. All I wanted to do was save $30 a month.
They get you every time.
You're right. Anyhow, do I owe you anything more now? I paid for the one when I,
This one.
well, I paid for that one and then bringing it back and replacing the other one. I think we are about half the year.
So anyhow,
Yeah.
gonna be a short one today, people. My super non-comprehensive review of the HD PVR2.
Pretty soon,
That's it.
Friday maybe.
I'm gonna go back over
Bad technician.
the checklist of what it's good for.
They got now someone once.
If you're recording your screen, recording gameplay, recording stuff from a gaming console, recording from like a DVR, there are some ways you have to hook it up. Like you can't do some HDCP protected stuff. You would have to not hook up via HDMI, and you would go through the composite, whatever it is, the green, blue, and red one, not the yellow, red, and white.
You can get.
It's good for all that. It's even good for live streaming if you can get past the latency. Don't let that bother you. Don't let the, you know, depending on the quality of it, it may break up from time to time. It is a phenomenal product. It's what I have used to do everything I've done so far, and not that I've done a lot. There's a very few videos. Very, very few videos. Truth about North Korea. Alright, moving on. What is it, 406? Alright, we'll keep this going for a few. Just for a few. It, actually, let's do that. Optiplex, what? Oh, I need another tab and I just closed it. Optiplex 755 drivers.
That was a disaster.
We want BIOS, so find it myself. Let's see what Dell officially supports Windows-wise. Change the OS, not Windows XP. Vista and BIOS. So are there going to even be drivers for this Dell if we take it up to 7?
It'll work out. I'm just impatient.
Well,
A20, A22.
they've been to your house, they should have it fixed by now.
So it's A19 or A22 are our only options. It looks like, I don't know what Bruce has going on here. But I
How's that look? Said you grab.
yeah, grab a pair. We'll have another one for a similar job, or for the super streamer box over here.
They got a pretty good review on using this too.
Well, there you go. That's what we want, man.
Plus they're on
Okay, so he does have documents and stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah, run the backup utility. We'll put that little guy there. Let it install the drivers, USB mass storage. Get rid of some of these icons. And you spoke to Diane Hamilton. She's staying down on what's it called? Windows 7. Yeah, unpin this junk. Alright. Let's kill it. It's the end of the day. I gotta wrap up, get out of here, go to work. We got many of the things we've been working on this week accomplished. There's still few more to work on and more coming in. It's always a good day when you got something to do. Hell, it's even a good day when you got nothing to do. Rinse this out, grab a drink, and say goodbye to the people. The whole one. I love it. Love that it's just always one. Not such a comprehensive review as average. That's it, people. Life gets hectic. Life will bring you down sometimes. Don't let it do it. It's too short to worry about crazy things which you have no control over. Just work on controlling stuff that you can, which is basically yourself. Bad, good, learn something from it. Take the negative and make it positive. Life's good. Very short, but very good. Till the next one, we'll be here.